Hey, what's good, what's good, what's good? Of course you know who it is, Dr. Mike, back again, once again, with another classic video for you guys today. We're doing a little nighttime video for you guys, and I think that you will be probably interested and eager to hear what I have to say about this particular topic, all right? Without further ado, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm definitely about to school you guys on every single thing you need to know tonight, all right? Nighttime here in DAVAO City, and as you can tell, the building that is in front of me is none other than Bangko Sentro ng Pilipinas, loosely translated to the Central Bank of the Philippines. Now, during the daytime, it operates like any other business. Well, this is the Central Bank of the Philippines here in DAVAO City. Now, during the day, it operates like any other place. Makes money, prints money, rules, regulates banks in the Philippines. You guys know how it goes. But at night, it is a totally different story, and that is the reason why I'm here tonight. If you guys are definitely interested in finding companionship, I'm gonna show you exactly where to go to find that. All right? Now, I'm telling you specifically, you have to go to the left side, this way. Not that way. Yeah, and you'll be okay. So I'm about to school you guys real quick and show you exactly what's about to go down, all right? Y'all just follow and stay tuned. Hello. Okay. Now, as I stand here and talk to you guys in the dark for a minute, I definitely wanted to make sure that I school you guys on how this game really goes.
Yeah, dude.
So, man.
What are you going on?
But anywho, like I was saying till I was rudely interrupted, let me tell you a quick way of how this game goes. Now, the young lady's going to approach you. Of course, you know how it goes. They're gonna ask you, do you want a massage, sir? Do you want to go somewhere, sir? Okay. Now, let's say you choose the one that you want. Here's how it's gonna go down. She's either gonna ask you two questions. Number one, she'll ask you, how much are you going to pay me? Now, the reason why she asked that particular question is because, you know, she has a number in her head, right? Every girl has a number in her head. Every girl has a bottom number, all right? And that bottom number is the lowest amount she's willing to go. So if you offer her more money than her bottom, then it's a win-win for her, you feel me? Or she's gonna ask you, how much do you wanna pay me? Now again, that goes both ways. You know, she's asking you, how much do you wanna pay me? Because again, she's wanting to see if you're gonna offer her more money than she's willing, you know, to take as her bottom line, all right? So let's say, for example, she says, or she gives you a number. Most of the time, they won't give you a number. But you normally should counter offer with 500. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Go low. It's in your best interest to go low. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because ultimately, every guy has a number in his head that he's willing to pay, but when it comes to negotiations, always go low. Right? I say 500, you know, got to pay for the room, pay for the taxi, whatever. I'm paying for all of this. So yeah, 500 is the best I could do. Feel me? But you should never trick out more than 2,500. Okay? That's the rule of the game. No more than 2,500, I promise you. If you can't do what you need to do with less than that, then you're in the wrong business, my friend. 2,500 is your max out here in DAVAO, okay? Especially when you're dealing with the young ladies of the night, all right? So Dr. Mike had to school y'all real quick. Now, back to business. Hello. I'm okay. Thank you. Okay now. That's how that game works. Excuse me.
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Hello.
You got door?
I'm okay, thank you.
Why?
That shit crazy. Again, guys, when you hit the streets, man, there won't be too many of them, depending. Sometimes you have a good night, sometimes you have a bad one, but most of the time, you can pretty much guarantee that a handful, 5 or so. Let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. I don't like putting my camera in people's faces, that's rude. So I'm not worried about it. Hey, what's going on, guys? Now that I've had a moment to, kick it and call, it's a little bit calm now. I'm in a lit area. I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. The place in which I just previously showed you, Bangko Centro ng Pilipinas. It's a place for you to go find you a lady of the night if that's your forte. Again, that's not for everybody, of course. For myself, I'm good to go. That's not my forte, but I wanted to show you guys what was out there. Now, again, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you they're the best choices. Okay, I will not sit there and tell you that they are the top quality. But again, they're there if that is what you're looking for, especially here in DAVAO, okay? But I also wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of other places you can check out. There are plenty of little night bars here, little nightclubs that you can check out. One that was popular back when I first got here. Again, guys, I'm not fully updated on these right now, but I know about these because my dad used to take me to these places when I was young. That's what a good dad does for his 18-year-old son. Alright. But they have a place called Hot Legs here in DAVAO. They have 3 branches. They're all over the place. You can ask about them. And they also have Plaza Roman. They got a couple of massage places here. You can find them. Just look for the flashing lights in the evening time in the downtown area, and that will direct you to the place in which you want to go. But the place that I think would be more suitable for foreigners such as myself, because like when I first remember going there, it like completely blew my mind. It's a place called ETKTV, and it's located there on, I think that's Kempo Boulevard? Kempo. Tiempo, tiempo. But it's called ETKTV. Now this place is fucking awesome. Okay, now remember, this is just me channeling my 18-year-old self, okay? So don't take it to heart, like to the extreme. This is for entertainment, this is for FYI moments, okay? Just in case you guys are interested. Now ET is one of my favorite spots back in the day, and I never went there to like engage in any activities. I just remember what it was like when I went there to look in there for the first time. It was fucking awesome, okay? Pardon my language, but it was freaking awesome. Let me tell you how it goes. So you walk inside the club, right? And there's a curtain, okay? The curtain's closed. Walk to the counter, and the lady will tell you to sit down for a minute, okay? Now you'll sit down, you'll wait for about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and then she'll tell you to come up to the curtain and she'll tap the window. The curtain opens and there's like 20 or 30 girls just standing there smiling and waving at you, trying to get your attention. Okay, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. They put numbers on them. You'd be like, okay, I want number 43, or I want number 23, or I want number 17 or whatever. You choose whichever one you want to, and you got 2 options. You can either bring that young lady to one of the rooms that they have there, and it is a KTV bar, so you know, you can bring a young lady to one of the venues or one of the rooms that they have in the establishment, and she'll sit there and she'll be your company while you sing. They'll put on the karaoke machine, you'll order food, drinks or whatever for yourself and the young lady, and you'll, you know, have a good evening that way. I mean, I think, I'm not gonna confirm or deny, because this is not what this video is about, but you know, maybe you can negotiate in the room or something like that, and maybe something can happen, maybe something will not, okay? But that's kind of how it works. Or you can do what I believe is probably your best option. It'll save you a lot more money than just spending money in this bar. You can just say, okay, I want this young lady to accompany me for the evening. You'll pay what is known as a bar fine, of course, and I think last time I remember, unless it's going up, that bar fine is like 3,500 pesos. You do the math on that, 70 bucks maybe, between 70 and $80, I guess, at the current rate. And then, you know, you have your evening with her. To my knowledge, you are not required to give any more than what you paid in your bar fine. They usually give her the fare or whatever her money is for that evening because she was fined out or whatever. The bar keeps their money, which is probably a whole lot more than the ladies actually get, but she does get her cut before she leaves so that she has money for fare and transportation. But if you're a gentleman, I guess, that's what you want to do. You can give her a little extra for travel, taxi, or whatever she uses to go home. All right. And that right there is Davao Exposed, ladies and gentlemen. That is Davao's nightlife again, guys. This is me channeling my 18-year-old self. I was exposed to it at a young age, you know, because again, I mean, these are things that you teach your 18-year-old son. I was young, I was single, and you know how all 18-year-old guys are. If you remember how you were when you were 18 years old, you probably had a hell of a good time. You know, you were probably interested in all kinds of activities. So that was what I remember the most about it, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, all right? So just in case you're in Davao and you don't know where to go, check out the places that I told you. I think ET, as long as it's still operating the way that I remember, be a dope place for you to check out. And also, if you're, I mean, you can pretty much drive around Davao City at night and probably in the city part, and maybe you'll come across somebody that will interest you. You just never know. You just gotta see it if that's what you're into. Check it out. Take a little bit of a moment and see what Davao City has to offer you from that particular perspective. Davao is a whole lot bigger than just this particular industry. There's a lot more going on with it. I enjoy it as my city. Again, this is not any behavior or activity that I partake in, but you have to give me credit where credit is due. I lived here for 10 years, so I'm bound to know all the nooks and crannies, the ins and outs of the city, and the way it works and the way it operates. So I am your guide for the evening, Dr. Mike TV. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was fun making it. It was fun going down that, down over there by, down, what is it, Central Bank. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, I never go over there, like literally never. So it's not really my cup of tea, but I hope you guys enjoyed that part. With that being said, Dr. Mike is officially out. Aalis na ko paalam, which means I am going now. Bye bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.